felt a lot more frustration in this game, certainly in the first half as well. We just were out of rhythm, I felt like, our offense specifically. But, credit to Western, they did a great job of pressuring us and trying to, take away what we're looking for. And we're going to continue to grow and keep getting better at reading the way that people want to defend us and taking advantage of that and, punishing them for that. So I'm excited.
Andrew, how do you think you guys responded to the physicality challenge in this game, cutting to the basket, attacking the glass, and being able to pull this out in a way?
Yeah, I think we did a great job responding, considering we shot as many free throws as we did. They were being super physical, and we tried to continue to fight through that and not let that impact what we wanted to do, specifically offensively. And so, I thought we did a great job of finishing our cuts and winning the catch a lot of times. And so I was really proud of the guys, but we responded with that, and we got to the line a lot as a result.
Andrew,
How did you manage the offense?
Yeah, I think I've talked about it before, but we rely on our defense a lot. I think that's the cornerstone, the backbone of what we do, and so regardless of how our offense was going, I felt like we continue to do a great job defensively. They're super. They play super fast. They're a super high-paced team, and I was really proud of the way that we always talk about wedging and crashing the offensive glass as hard as possible. But that's the first part of our defensive transition and the way we run back. We knew that they were going to try and put pressure on us and do that early in the clock. So I was really happy with the way that we were able to respond and hold them out of transition as much as possible.
Andrew, you guys have had two games here that got kind of physical, and this is the second one that we got within single digits in the second half. Both of those games, you were the leading scorer, and you stepped up. The opposing coach even talked about it. Is those big moments when you like to step up, or is it just doing your job?
I'd say it's probably more doing my job. I think, I love to try and, when the team doesn't feel right. As an older guy, I've been in, high intensity situations a lot of my career, as a lot of my teammates have. But, I definitely just want to step up and play as best as possible, especially in those moments when we're struggling and, be able to be someone that the team can rely on for that. So.
Andrew, you got a little bit of time at the 5. What's your comfort level there, and what do you think that kind of gives the different look for this team?
Yeah, I'm super comfortable there. I think we rep it out of practice, but also for me, I spent most of my first year at Wake playing the 5, and have done it my whole career, being able to play 4 and 5. And it adds a whole new level offensively, I think, when you have the threat from everybody to shoot the ball, and just the way we're, it's a lot of fun to be able to add a new wrinkle into the way the defense has to defend us. They have to think about something else totally different when I'm at the 5, and so I think it is a great asset for us. And I think defensively we end up switching a lot of stuff when I'm at the 5 as well too. So that adds another component, just another different way for us to guard them. And that's something we try to do is, just put pressure on the other team to have to continue to make decisions. And so, that I feel like, my comfort level is super high there, and that adds a new wrinkle and puts a lot of pressure on the other team.
Coach Pope mentioned the swarm style defense in Western. For you, what did you do to kind of like that and find what's where you are?
Yeah, I think, credit to them. They did a great job of getting us kind of out of our rhythm a little bit. But, we always just talk about winning the gaps. They're a heavy gap team, they help a whole lot when you drive and things like that. So just being super ball tough and strong with the ball, I felt like, it kind of in the first half we turned it over I think 7 times or something like that. So you know, it didn't feel like ourselves. Kind of were a little loose with the ball at times, and so you know, we did a great job of responding and being super tough. You know, and you know, making them foul us is kind of how it ended up especially towards the end of the game, and we got to the line a whole bunch of times. So we continue to try to get better, and so you know, definitely one that you look back at, and the end score definitely doesn't tell you know necessarily how close and physical the game was, and so I felt like we responded really well to be able to win by the margin we were. You know, it's still really impressive.
What was the biggest change you saw offensively whenever y'all went small?
I would say I think for us a lot of things we like to do. We attacked the switches. We knew that they like to switch ball screens, especially when I go to the 5. They continue like to switch ball screens a lot. So we tried to attack the switch a couple of different ways, and that's with getting into the paint, or we call it a roast, and getting in the paint and making a short entry pass into me posting up, or trying to take advantage of the switch with the guard, and you know, boomerang, trying to swing it back to the guard to be able to get downhill and get into the lane. So you know, I think offensively that was it's a point of emphasis specifically, you know, when we go small ball and I'm at the 5, because we have a pretty good feeling that the defense is looking to switch most of the time.
Do you enjoy playing the 5, or would you rather keep playing that stretch 4 in a sense?
No, I like playing the 4. Not that I don't like playing the 5 too. You know, I'm happy to be able to play wherever the team needs me. But you know, I think the 4 is probably more natural at this point. You know, to be able to switch it up at times is certainly a great asset to the team, and I feel super comfortable being able to do that. But I'd probably say the 4, the stretch 4, as much as I can. So yeah.
Thanksgiving's coming up on Thursday. Anything you're looking forward to on Thursday?
Yeah, I mean, I love these guys so much, man. They're an awesome group of guys, and so just being able to spend some time with all of them. We're all headed over to Coach Pope's house, and you know, being able to talk to, just continue to get to know all of them, any of their Thanksgiving traditions or whatever else that they do. So we're gonna have a lot of fun being able to hang out with my guys.
So you go to dish, because Carr was telling me that he hates Thanksgiving. So.
Yeah, he does. What did he say, like soup or something like that?
He said only old people eat apple pie. That's what he said in Italy.
Well, that's my favorite. Apple pie. Come on, Carrie. No, I would say my favorite food is Thanksgiving food stuffing. So I'm excited. Hopefully, Mrs. Pope, I don't know if she's cooking or not, but if she is, I hope she's got some good stuff.
What does it say about this team when you know the three balls and falling like you normally should, that you guys find other ways to win, especially getting it done defensively as well?
Yeah, no, definitely. I think you know, I think it's good for us to mentally feel that, and you know, go through a game where we don't shoot it great from 3, and a hard-fought game, and continue to just keep battling. You know, to be able to come out with a 19-point win still is super impressive. I think it's good for us, especially early in the season, to kind of feel that and know, you know, later in the year we're in that situation, you know, come February or something like that, in a dogfight against, you know, some conference team that we've been here before, and that even when it's not super pretty, that we're able to dig in defensively and, you know, still win the game.
Coach Moses talked about how,
As a stretch 4,
Yeah.
Growing up, who inspired you to play in the game style that you do?
Yeah, so I watched a whole lot of Dirk. He played some 5 as well, but a little 4-5, kind of similar. You know, he was one of my favorite players. My game's not really like KD, but I loved watching KD, man. He's just so smooth, and I certainly learned a whole lot from his mid-post game. It's unbelievable in there. So I'd say those guys were super, you know, inspirational for me growing up in the driveway, pretending to be those guys. So.
Coach talked about how maybe you challenged yourself, or he challenged you to go out there, maybe demand more touches. Is that tough for you to do, to go out there and try and be that type of guy that wants the touches? And why was that a focus for him and you going into this game?
Yeah, no, I think the reason why it would be a focus is just, you know, the team. I feel like the team needs it. You know, the threat that I could bring to create play. It doesn't necessarily have to be for me scoring. You know, for me demanding the ball. You know, get someone else an open shot if I'm here demanding the ball on the post, and because I'm yelling for it, somebody has to help, and you know, it leaves the corner wide open or something. You know, like that happens. It just, you know, helps the team kind of flow a little bit better. So for me, it has been a battle the last, you know, 3 years for me. Just trying to be able to continue to have that mindset no matter what and all the time. And so, you know, I try to make the right play every single time. And felt like, you know, I've been a highly efficient player, you know, most of my career. And so I think it's definitely some growth for me as a person and you know, growth for me on the court. But, you know, it's something I'm trying to do for my team and continue to work at it.
Andrew, obviously you guys are very up-tempo offensively. How good was it for you guys to go against another team that likes to push the pace too?